Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the extended. So in this extended, we are going to be taking a look at the blocks of this past person, their feelings deep down, intentions, the distant future, what you may not know about the situation, and just some general advice and guidance for dealing with this person. This person may have come in already or they may not have, but if this reading did resonate with you, then this is something that you may be experiencing at some point in April. So let's get into this. I'm gonna start shuffling here. We are going to be using both tarot and oracle cards. And the first thing that we are going to be looking at, Sagittarius, is this person's blocks. What are their emotional blocks here? Because it definitely seems like this person had some inner work to do, but ultimately they are deciding to cut ties with their past and come back towards you. Like they suddenly have realized your value, Sagittarius. For some of you, it might be too late, but for others of you, for those that this extended is for, you may be really thinking about a new beginning with this person. So why did this? Or sorry, not why did this person, but what is this person's block? Please make it clear. Big dreams, stuck. I do not pull these cards in the reverse. Ascending. All right. I don't know why that was upside down. So let's clarify this, but from what I'm seeing here, I'm feeling a very push and pull energy. Like this person, I'm actually getting insane chills here, like goosebumps with the intuitive hits that I'm getting here. It's like this person fantasizes, they daydream a lot, they have all these big dreams in their mind. They know what it is that they want. You know, they want this fairy tale ending. They want all these things. They want their happily ever after. They think about how good things could be, and then they really get caught up on it and they start to convince themselves that it's too good to be true, and they get stuck. They basically stand in their own way of ascension, of ascending, and they want to, though. They want to get out of this, but it's literally that they are standing in their own way. I do want to know more about this card, Big Dreams, please. It's like they second guess themselves with how they are able to make this real, and it's almost like they don't believe that they can actually have this happy ending. So there's an element of self-sabotage. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Okay, so I don't know why I'm getting this, but regarding this third party, it's like this person felt just comfortable and they weren't happy, but there was this feeling of comfort. Like they knew what to expect from this person. But where do you experience growth? When you step out of that comfort zone, okay? And this person did not want to do that. Tell me more about this stuck card, please. Eight of Pentacles and Ascending. Tell me more about Ascending, and then we're going to put this all together. They needed to work on it with this Eight of Pentacles, and they are working on it. They really had to put in the effort, and this person may have been trying, but struggling to really break free from these ties that they basically placed upon themselves. And for some of you, this person could have really felt bound to this third party in some way, especially if this person had children with them or something of that nature. The Magician in the reversed. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing here, as it's basically confirming what I said. Like, this person has big dreams, but with the Seven of Swords, it's like they are, there's like self-deception here. They're not going towards it. Like, they may have seen you as the real deal, but they snuck out. It's like this person knows what they want, but they convince themselves that it's too good to be true. And some awareness has come towards this, or to them, sorry. And they're working on becoming unstuck. But there's a need to really take this leap of faith. It's like, instead of, because when the Magician is in reverse, this is about scattered energy, not really manifesting what it is that you want, not doing the work, okay? And so it may have taken this person some time, because this person was constantly, instead of going for what it is that they really want, they would convince themselves that it wouldn't work out. It left them feeling stuck. They would try to just focus on themselves or the things in front of them, their work life maybe, or just things in the 3D, instead of working on going for what it is that they really want in their life. They weren't taking that leap of faith. I'm getting this with Ascending and the Magician in reverse. They weren't manifesting that. They were remaining stuck. And there was very little progress here, is what I'm really feeling. But what I'm really getting, yeah, so at the bottom of the decks, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and Fresh Start. This person, Queen of Swords in reverse, is cold and distant and quiet, not communicating. This person is not initiating a fresh start. There are fears, but it's more so because this person overall, long story short, this person does not want to leave their comfort zone, or that's what it was. And they kept telling themselves that there is more of a chance of losing everything. There's this theory in cognitive psychology that I just thought about, and it's related to decision theory. And it's about loss aversion. So people will prefer to avoid loss than to acquire gains in terms of risks, okay? So someone may prefer to stay comfortable and avoid losing $100 than taking a risk and gaining or winning 250 or 500, because of that risk involved, that they could, it's not for sure that they are going to win more. It's still a risk. They could just not gain anything and also lose that $100. I don't know why this came to me, but it's almost like this person did not want to take a risk. They were in their comfort zone. And I think that there may have been, I'm getting chills again, like crazy, this third party that your person may have been dealing with may have influenced this person in some ways, you know, saying, well, if you leave, you know, good luck with this or that, or just kind of using psychological tactics here to really drill in some fear and making this person think. And it was like playing on their fears a bit. And so this person just, they felt stuck, they didn't know what to do, so they kind of just, instead of taking that leap of faith towards ascending, they were just deciding to focus on themselves. And so this person was just basically staying in their comfort zone here instead of going for what it is that they really want, because they deceived themselves thinking that they couldn't really acquire what it is that they really want, aka you. Plus they had this other third party that I think was a bit manipulative and was trying to basically, manipulate them into sticking around longer by using fear and deceptive tactics here that were really selfish in that third party's best interest rather than your person's or your past person, you know? That's what I'm really feeling here. Let's take a look at how this person feels about you, Sagittarius. When this person comes in, or when they came in, how does this person feel about my Sagittarius? Recognition, grief, okay, twin, oh my gosh, this is a lot, Sagittarius, wow, mask at the bottom of the deck. It's like they were masking this, they weren't showing all their cards, they were hiding parts of themselves. They were like, mask is like hiding, like not seeing things for what they are either. I don't know why I just got that. Because a mask shields. There can be deception. You know, when you look at someone with a mask on, you're not really seeing who they truly are. But there's recognition, I think, that you, I mean, with the twin flame card, it depends on what you believe in, but we're gonna, of course, clarify this, but this person realizes now that you are for them. And there's grief. I think this person is sad regarding what they did. They really feel like they messed up, but I do want to know more about recognition, please. And it kind of looks like this is a heart here. This kind of looks like a heart. Just the overall shape. Yeah, this person was holding back and they were not connecting to their intuition. Hierophant in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. When they didn't want something with you, when they walked away, okay? When they either just wanted to be single, and play the field, or they were still stuck up with this third party situation, like a specific person. But now there's recognition when in the past there wasn't. This person was really holding back. You could be dealing with a water sign, but you don't need to be. Tell me more about grief. This person wasn't very connected with their emotions either. Grief, Wheel of Fortune. We saw this in the initial reading. Things are turning in your favor. This person is coming to some realizations. And because you need to come to realizations first and gain a new perspective in order to experience, grief or these emotions. Not that, grief is good, but these types of feelings are catalysts for change. They help us take action towards what it is that we really want. But this person, like anyone, needs to really recognize and accept those feelings and stop trying to suppress them. Tell me more about twin flame. So this person there's definitely regrets here. This person is definitely having some realizations, and it took some time for them to gain a new perspective. Judgment in the reverse. So twin flame, the Judgment in the reverse, like this person knew that they, maybe not at the time, but this person did. Judgment in the reverse. I was going to say bad decision, Hierophant in the reverse here. Again, Hierophant in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, at least. This person knew they made a mistake now. They're recognizing it. They feel like they were wrong for not choosing you. And I need to make this clear, though, that everyone feels like twin flames are supposed to be this chaotic situation or relationship, and it's quite scary regarding some of the things that I see online or people talking about their quote-unquote twin flame experiences. I think that there's a lot of deception around this, where people think that a twin flame is a relationship that is, behaviors that are basically borderline abusive or just completely toxic. And that's not really what a twin flame relationship is, so please don't justify being in a situation like that and be like, oh, well, that's just my twin flame. No, for me, at least, my perspective of a twin flame is someone that you do learn those lessons with, and you two inspire growth in each other, but it should never be toxic or abusive, where someone is just consistently stuck and treating you basically like garbage. If you are in that situation, I please leave. If you ever feel like you are in danger or you're dealing with emotional or physical abuse, please contact, authorities or a professional or something, because in that case, twin flame or not, we are living in a 3D world and we need to protect ourselves in that case. So definitely look into, twin flame dynamics, and if you believe in that. And also, the misconceptions about what a real twin flame relationship is. But anyway, back to your reading, Sagittarius. This person could definitely be your twin flame. And this person needed to go through the lessons. They needed to complete a cycle. They needed to move forward at their own pace. You could definitely be their twin flame. Like I said, they're realizing that they made the wrong judgment call in the past, but whether or not you believe in that, I feel like this twin flame card right here is really signifying just a very strong bond or connection. And with Hierophant at the bottom of the deck in the reverse, it's almost like they felt like choosing to not move forward with you was the wrong decision. So that's what I'm really getting here, Sagittarius, regarding their feelings. But let's check out this person's intentions with you, Sagittarius. Please make it clear. What is this person's intentions with my Sagittarius? Commitment. Wow. Destruction. Return. Okay, so I know that you guys are like, oh, destruction, what does that mean? I am getting that this person wants to destroy their past, their habits, their, you know, let's figure out more about this destruction first. Please tell me more about this destruction card. They want to return to you, but it's like, let's know more about this commitment card, even though it's pretty clear, but let's get more information. It's like this person is ready. Something pushed this person. It could have just been these realizations with the divine timing that this person is just like, I'm over my past. I just want to just like, you know, get out of this, and I want to walk towards my Sagittarius. It's such a strange feeling. Almost, I got this imagery of like those movies where the guy is like walking towards the camera and in the background a huge explosion happens, but he's all good. And he's just walking towards you. And this person is just ready to just put an end to the past is what I'm really getting. Tell me more about this commitment card. The World. And return, please. Nine of Wands. So this person's intentions with you, commitment in the world, this is like end all be all, okay? The world. This is completion. This is everything. This is it, okay? The world in this scenario, it's probably one of the best cards we could have pulled for this. Because for me, it's like, yeah, the Lovers would be good or something like that. Sure, but that would just be telling us commitment. But the World, this is like it. Like this person wants you for good. The end all be all. And that is their primary intention. And it's like they want to put an end to what was not working before. They were not fighting for this in the past. Seven of Wands in the reversed. That's what they want to get rid of, okay? They don't want to be defensive anymore. They don't want to have their guard up with you. And they're tired. They're worried about what you think of them. They worry about, you know, how much did I ruin in the past with my Sagittarius? But they want to return, even though I feel like this person has gone over and over and over in their head, played out so many different scenarios that it's just exhaustive. And leaving their past behind, it's like I don't know how I got this, but this guy over here looks like he was in this, whatever this was. This looks like something exploded here. It's like he's ready to set his past on fire, and he's gonna walk away with some bruises and exhaustion, and just, there's fear when you walk away from everything that you know in the past. But this person knows that they have to do that in order to return. And they want to do that because they see you as the end all be all. Destruction, I mean, this is like a tower moment for me, you know? This destruction card. And they're ready to finally face it. They're ready to let their past crumble down, to have a new start, to have a fresh start. Big dreams at the bottom of the deck. So it's like this person is finally ready to go after what it is that they want. And Two of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, they're finally taking the blindfold off. They're seeing that they were just convincing themselves of something that wasn't true. Whether this was that they couldn't leave a third party, or that they needed to be single, or that they weren't ready, or whatever it is. But this person is, their intentions are to come towards you, to leave their past, to finally fight for this. And even when it's like they're willing to give up the rest and deal with the consequences, any negative consequences that come their way. If they, for example, were tied in a third party situation and there would be consequences leaving this person, if you know they had children together or financial ties or whatever it is, this person is ready to just let their past completely fall apart and come towards you, so that they can have this commitment with you, and they want something for the long term. Okay, that's really genuinely what I'm seeing here, Sagittarius. Not sugarcoating anything. We got commitment in the world, which is huge. So let's check out what you may not know about this person or the situation that would be helpful for you to know. Please make it clear. Metamorphosis. The answer is yes. Muse. Wow. This person is going through a huge change, action at the bottom of the deck. Let's find out more about metamorphosis. This is like, for me, the death card, but it's like this person sees you as inspiration. There's like passion here. I don't know why I'm getting this, but blue, like clarity. This person is ready to transform themselves. But the answer is yes. I feel like a lot of you have been asking, you know, is this person really going to come back? Is this really going to work out? And I'm getting yes. The answer is yes. Metamorphosis with Seven of Swords in reverse regarding this self-deception that they had. This person, basically, as we talked in the past about this person's blocks, they were standing in their own way, and they're finally letting that go so that they can actually transform here. Tell me more about the answer is yes. King of Wands in the reverse. Tell me more about use. Oh, that just popped. Okay, so tell me more about the answer is yes. I feel like you were, okay. This is actually, Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the answer is yes. This is such a strange, and I'm getting goosebumps and chills. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like a lot of you are asking if this person was ever going to stop acting like the King of Wands, so like their player-like ways, whether this was a third-party situation or they just wanted to be single, okay? Like, would this person ever be the end-all, be-all for anyone, or you especially? You know, the world in reverse is like, is this person ever going to stop? Is this person ever going to be faithful? Is this person ever going to move forward and come towards you? The answer is yes. Regarding, it's just like this King of Wands energy. I feel like a lot of you really wondered if this person was going to just see the truth and to take action on that, because we had action at the bottom of the deck. And if you would ever receive closure, even know what's really going on, if this was really, really the end, you know? And so what you don't know is it's not over with this person, and this person there is going to be change here that is involved. This person is going to take action, and it's like, this person is, I'm just feeling like once they leave the baggage behind and with that destruction card, you know, just walk out of there and just let things crumble to have a new start, they are going to feel so rejuvenated. And you are a source of inspiration for them, Sagittarius. And they're going to come towards you. There's going to be communication. This person might tell you that you are their muse, you know, that I think you played a huge role in this person transforming and making them face their demons. That is just really, really associated with the self-deception that this person was just dealing with. Let's grab some more oracle cards here. Tell me more about Metamorphosis and Seven of Swords in the reverse, please. Boat. Receive what you need. Progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So, boat. This is like, receiving what you need. It's almost like I'm telling you, you were a spark that really ignited this, that helped them progress. They're changing because they are finally receiving what it is that they needed, which I think is information, seeing the light, seeing the self-deception. Tell me more about the answer is yes. King of Wands in the reverse, and the World, please. World in reverse. Wands in reverse. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Yeah. So it's like this person, as we saw before, we saw the Nine of Pentacles before, where this guy's just hammering away. This person is working on it if they have not come in yet. And if they have, then they they had been working on it. And for some of you, or this person, like, you might be watching this and wondering, well, you know, my person hasn't come in yet. Is this really going to happen? It's like hammer working on it. Like, yes, this might be still in progress. This, you know, Knight of Wands in reverse is working on closing this cycle. So that specific message right here is for those who need to hear that specific question or answer regarding the answer is yes. Is this person rebuilding? Is this person, you know, and sabotage has had to do with self-sabotage. Tell me more about use in Knight of Swords. But this person is regaining passion. This person is seeing what they really want here, and they're not afraid to go after it. Love, yeah. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. It's like this person is finally sick of the past, and they're like, I just want to be happy, and they're seeing what it is that they really need to do here in order to be happy. And now that loss aversion is like, they're ready to take that risk, even if it means losing everything. They're ready to go towards their passion. They're being triggered here, really. And it's like, you are a form of self-love for them. It's such a weird thing to say, but it's like, they know that choosing you is a good decision. And they're finally seeing the clear picture. They're no longer self-sabotaging. But they needed to see that first. And this person, it really seems like they're trying to rebuild their life despite these fears and hesitations that they had in the past. It's like this person got to a point where they were just like, I can't do it anymore, is what I'm really feeling. Like, they just felt like they need to go for what it is that they want. They've had enough. So now let's just check out the distant future between you and this person. If you do decide to go back towards them, remember this is a general reading, so please, please, please use your discernment here. Distant future. Pause, guide, vibrations. I'm really feeling like pause. I look at this picture and I'm just getting patience. And I do want to know more about pause. Please make this clear. But it's, with pause and guide, I feel like you two will be doing the inner work. And together, raising your vibrations, just raising the level of your connection. And vibrations, it's like, okay, hold on, let's just figure this out. Tell me more about pause. Six of Pentacles, okay. Tell me more about guide. The Emperor in the reversed. Okay. And tell me more about vibrations. Seven of Wands. So I'm getting it's a wholesome energy here, but I feel like there is going to be a need to be patient in the future with this person, and I see that you two will be doing inner work together. When there is a feeling of instability or maybe even some control issues, it's going to be very important for you two to look within and take some time, and that's what I'm seeing that you two will be doing. With the Six of Pentacles, this is about an equal give and take. So I feel that for both of you, there will be, both sides will be patient and willing to communicate and talk about things, and even take like a time out, if things, like I said, you two will be doing inner work together, so things aren't always going to be happy, and well, not necessarily happy, but they're not always going to be easy, because it's not like that with anyone in any situation. I mean, that's just wrong if you think that, because what we post on the internet or social media or anything like that, that's just like a highlight reel, that's not actually how relationships are. You two would grow a lot from this relationship, and it would really allow you to take a look at yourselves and look within. But generally, overall, what I'm seeing here is that there will be an equal give and take. There will be two people here who are quite generous, giving to each other. And at times, there may be some timeouts a little bit when things feel a bit shaky or unstable. But overall, I don't see anyone giving up here. With the Seven of Wands, I see someone here defending the relationship. Overall, both of you defending the relationship and doing your best to keep the relationship, keep it on its feet, keep it healthy, keep it moving forward, keep, a positive mindset and progression. I see two people that are willing to fight for this. And it's like this balance of two people that really want something. So when things do come up, two people are going to be willing to look within and make compromises and do the inner work and defend the relationship. So this is a very realistic thing that I'm seeing here, Sagittarius. And I think it's overall good, because if we had cards that came out that were just, the Lovers, Two of Cups, all this stuff, I could tell you, yeah, this is going to be a very passionate and wonderful connection and relationship. But then what about when things get hard? Because they always do get hard. At some point, there's always going to be ups and downs. And what I'm really seeing here is that when things do get difficult here, that there are two people here that are on the same wavelength, that both want this, that will both fight for it and compromise and give generously to the other person. Even if, you two, I won't say, take time apart, but let's say that there is a bit of an argument and you two are, you just decide to take a timeout or a break for a few hours or something to cool off. It seems like you two will still come back together after that to work on things. And Six of Pentacles, this is an equal give and take, okay? And so I really feel like this is just, it's a healthy balance is what I'm really getting here, Sagittarius. So if you were to move forward with this person, I think that you would see that, you know, it's not all rainbows and unicorns and everything being completely perfect, but you two, especially if this is a twin flame dynamic, you two will be learning and growing from each other and with each other. And there's going to be balance though. It's not going to, I don't see anything toxic. I see something very realistic that happens in relationships when two people do care about each other. And so I think that's really important. And so lastly, let's get into some advice and guidance for you here. Advice and guidance for my Sagittarius. Dealing with the situation, please make it clear. So I am feeling like you are going to be really, really stuck on this karmic partner that this person was with. We have grief. The answer is no karmic partner. So if you're really stuck in your head about this person going back to this other person, I don't think that that is going to be the case. It's kind of funny how we had the answer is yes in the middle, and now the answer is no here with this karmic partner. So I don't think the answer is no towards you. I think this is because you might be going over and over and over in your head about whether or not this person is still involved with this person, if they're going to go back, if they're just going to basically do a repeat of the past or worse. And I'm really feeling here that you are going to be battling yourself a bit. You know, a lot of fears are going to come up, and with this, it's like, this almost looks like the ground or something. Like there's a need to ground yourself. And this lady here in this grief card, it looks like she's looking out the window, and she could be like a bit worried based on her, I don't know why I picked that up, but like her hand on her head, just her overall body language, even though I can't see too much. But and with karmic partner, of course, it's self-explanatory, but I definitely feel like a lot of the work is going to be getting over those fears and learning how to trust, because we did see, I believe, that trust card come out in the initial reading. And I do want to pull a few more oracle cards here for the overall advice and guidance. So we're going to get as much as possible for you. Message of advice or guidance, please. Communication is key. Okay. Let's grab another one. I'm just gonna use a few different oracle decks. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Advice and guidance, please, for my Sagittarius. the snake, I definitely feel like this has a lot to do, and we do have ascension at the bottom of the deck. So transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So let's pull one more card here, because I'm really feeling here that this third party person is going to be on your mind a lot. If this person has to still be involved with them because of kids or financial things or things of that nature, this might be very difficult for you to deal with. And even if they're not, because of what happened in the past, there could still be some, you know, discomfort there. One more card, please. Advice for my Sagittariuses who are dealing with this situation, who do want to go back, or are already with this person. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. Let me pull a few more. Overall messages from the universe. I am the loving energy of the universe. And we're going to put this all together. Energy flows where my intention goes. So I think a lot of this is going to be about trying to not get too stuck up in your head. I don't know why I got this, but it really depends on who, you know, your relationship with this person. So please take what resonates and what is applicable to your situation, and leave the rest. But I'm really feeling that for some of you where this is applicable, counseling could be a great option for you to help really mend the situation and have, you know, someone there, like a mediator, to practice effective communication. Now, it is very important for your person to understand where you are and how you're feeling, so don't be afraid to communicate that. And with this snake, you know, the other woman, look over your shoulder, malicious, you really may be stuck in your head here, like I said. So there is a need to get grounded, to really challenge the negative thoughts that you do have and ask yourself, you know, even though this happened in the past, I don't want to be stuck in the past. You know, do I have any proof that what I am thinking about now is actually happening? You know, is there any evidence of it? And if this person cares about you, they should be understanding of why you feel this way, that this is not just because of insecurity or something like that, but that your fears are based on, you know, rational, you know, thoughts from the past. However, there's also a need to not really get stuck in this too much, because you don't want to bring that into the future where there is so much potential for a real beginning with someone who, you know, unfortunately, it took them some time, but they are realizing how much they do care about you. And you might be going back and forth here, but you have to really focus your mind on the positive and pay attention to your energy. You know, what are you manifesting in your life? And to approach the situation with love and openness. So if you are feeling confused or something doesn't feel right, don't make assumptions. Instead, you know, try to open up effective channels of communication. And I think that with this owl spirit, you see clearly now. I think that you will see over time that this person really does care about you. And I think that with communication here, you are going to have a lot of answers as to what was really going on. Don't be afraid to ask those questions. Like I said, if this person really, really cares about you, they're going to be accommodating, especially since the situation was so difficult for you to go through in the past. What I'm really, really feeling here is the need to, number one, practice effective communication. Number two, to ground yourself and really catch yourself in those negative thought cycles. So if you feel like your mind is just kind of racing away with all these negative thoughts, catch yourself and literally challenge yourself or challenge these beliefs or thoughts and say, I understand that this may have happened in the past, or that, you know, these current thoughts or beliefs stem from what happened in the past, but do I have any proof or evidence that this is 100% happening now? And what, you know, if you're, this is just an example, this is for someone out there who might see this. For example, if your person doesn't call you back because they say they're busy or this or that, you know, this is just an example. Your mind may jump to the worst possible conclusions, but in that moment, ask yourself, well, do I have any proof that this person's still associated with that third party? Because you might be like, well, are they still reaching out? Are they seeing them? Things of that nature. So challenge that, and also ask yourself, in this moment, are there any other more accurate reasons why this person could be acting this way? Instead of, you know, jumping to the conclusion or making the assumption that this must be because the karmic partner is involved again, or this person is, you know, talking to other people or whatever it is, because we have the answer is no. So you're definitely going to be dealing with a lot of fears and emotions that come up, but I really don't think that this person is going to go back to that person. Your person will go back to that karmic partner is what I mean. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I think this is a lot about inner work, and don't be afraid to, you know, talk to a professional or friends or family or anyone that can just really provide some guidance and insight, or people that help ground you. Because I feel like there are a lot of people around you, whether you know it or not, that would be very supportive and understanding and see where it is that you are coming from. And by practicing effective communication here with your person, you will see things clearly. You will not be stuck in that haze of assumptions and things of that nature. So as sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm feeling this energy, this is for some of you. So if I say this and you're like, this isn't me, then it's not. This is for someone else that is watching this. But if your negative thoughts that come up make you jump to conclusions and make you feel kind of defensive and make you feel like you just kind of, it makes you feel a bit moody or off center. I wouldn't even say moody, but it throws you off. It puts you in this lower mood and stuff like that, because, you know, let's say you don't hear from this person. That is the type of self-work that I'm really picking up here. For some of you, is learning how to really see that you don't have to make these assumptions. There's no need for you to put your mind through the ringer, that you could just communicate and approach this person, but don't approach them, you know, upset or something. Just be like, you know, hey, can we talk about something? I'm not feeling right. And, you know, I don't want to be jumping to conclusions about this, but hey, this is really bothering me. If I could just get some reassurance from you, and to approach this, you know, you don't want to make the person feel attacked. And I'm not saying that you will, but just because you are not doing something in a way that technically isn't attacking the person, sometimes other people, you know, their perceptions, they could feel attacked anyway, because, you know, we can't really control how other people perceive things. So what I'm getting here is just the importance of being aware of how you communicate as well. Because usually when we go to people open-minded and calmly, they are going to be more willing to address our concerns and talk about things than if we approach it aggressively or very upset. And it's okay to be upset, but when we start making the person feel like we're pointing fingers, and like I said, this message is just for some of you, not all of you, then this person is going to be more likely to put their defenses up, close up, and not really give you what it is that you need, because now they feel like, you know, they have to protect themselves. You two need to approach the situation like you are on the same team. You know, this is not your opponent. This goes for both of you. And if your person ever acts like that, you have to remind them, hey, you know, we are on the same team. Let's talk this out. I'm on your side. And that's what I'm really getting here. But through this communication and over time, you're going to see that there's really nothing to worry about. But you are going to have to do the inner work. You're going to have to sometimes learn, well, always learn how to ground yourself, but in those difficult moments, and you will see clearly, you will see the truth. The truth always comes out. And I'm just saying, because this is a general reading, if for some reason your person isn't being honest, but I'm really not picking that up. I'm really feeling like this person is really genuinely trying to work towards being with you and being honest about that and putting in the effort. But if for some reason this person is dishonest about something, it's going to come out, because the universe is on your side. This was karmic. This is about learning lessons. Things are going to come out, I'm telling you, and I'm getting chills here. So it's just like the universe really has your back here. You have to trust that too. And when we try to really work on something with someone where the past was pretty difficult, we need to be all in, which means working on trust, you know, and this person needs to be sensitive to that as well, and really work on showing you specifically that they can trust, or that you can trust them. They need to show you that. And it's going to require some patience. Like I said, in the past, we just saw that pause card. My previous question. But overall, I feel like at first there are going to be some hurdles, but there is really, you know, if you can work through this, there is a beautiful potential for, you know, a happily ever after here. And a situation where two people really are able to grow, not only within themselves, but together, and like this power couple. But it's very grounded, it's very realistic. Like I said, it's not, it's two people that are willing to fight for a situation, a relationship, to be together and to work through the bad and the good and still be there with each other. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I really hope that this extended reading was able to provide you with some valuable insight and information regarding your situation. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next time. I hope you guys have a wonderful month. Thank you. Bye.